Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to this special edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. It is that time of the week again to count down the 10 hottest cards of the week based on percentage value increases and an increase in the number of sales. You're going to see that Legacy continues to be a key driver this week, but there's a lot of other things happening too in the market. Quickly before we get started though, just a fast reminder, if you go to FlipsideGaming.com, you can use the Heroes promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. Currently, you can pre-order March of the Machine products there, but they have a whole lot of other things on their website too. Remember, if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. Also, whenever you use the Heroes promo code, it does support the channel, which is always appreciated, so thank you, and without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 10 is Mana Confluence from Journey into Nyx. It goes up $2.23 to $35.98, that's a 7% increase. In Pioneer, you see this in Abzan Greasefang, which is a pretty popular deck right now, getting a lot of play. It's also in 4-color auras there and more. Modern, it's in Dredge. Legacy, it's in Lion's Eye Diamond Dredge. But it's also a big mana-based card in Commander, and it is seeing more play now in that format. It's in the Atraxa Praetor's Voice decks many times, and those builds are seeing more play because of the support they received from Phyrexia All-Will-Be-One. You also see this in builds around a couple popular new cards, Atraxa Grand Unifier, and the Eternal Legendary Mirror from the new set, Urtet Remnant of Memnarch. Number 9 is Maro Nar from Champions of Kamigawa. This goes up $2.38 this week to $34.99. That's also a 7% increase. Incidentally, all the foil copies of this card are moving up this week too. It is a popular commander and it has been seeing more play there thanks to a couple new cards, Ashcoat of the Shadow Swarm, and even more recently, Karumonix the Rat King. These cards are found in Maro Nar builds, and many times Maro Nar is in the 99 of decks around those two cards. Number 8 is Didgeridoo. It goes up $2.95 this week to $18.43. That's a 19% increase. This reserveless card gets a little commander play in Minotaur builds like Sethron Herloon General, for example. It is a frequent target of speculation since more Minotaurs are sure to come out as time goes on. And there was a discussion about this card and tribes to spec on this week on the MTG Finance subreddit. Number 7 is Machine God's Effigy. This goes up $3.07 this week to $4.95. That's a 163% increase. It's from the Mishra's Burnished Banner Brothers War Commander deck, solid commander card in a number of builds, and recently it was mentioned on an MTG Goldfish podcast, which could have brought some more attention to it. Number 6 is Arena Rector from Battlebond. It goes up $3.48 this week to $22.03. That's a 19% increase. This is found in some different commander decks, including Atraxa Praetor's Voice, but Legacy is the key driver here this time. There is a Rector fit deck that has been gaining traction in this new Legacy meta that began with the banning of Expressive Iteration and White Plume Adventurer. Several content creators played and discussed the build this week. We'll have to see if it can keep a foothold in the format. If it does, this card could jump more. Number 5 is Femaref Enchantress, up $5.59 this week to $19.99. That's a 39% increase. This gets a tad bit of commander play, but there is some spec on the card now because of a couple upcoming products. Commander Masters has an Abzan commander deck called Enduring Enchantments, and this might be a good upgrade there. But maybe more importantly, there's a card coming from Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth that may play well with this in Commander. The card is Tom Bombadil. Commander decks around this card will be saga-centric, and whenever one of those sagas goes to the graveyard, you'll be able to draw a card if you have Femaref Enchantress in play. Between that and Tom's ability, you would be able to see a lot of cards. Number 4, Staff of the Storyteller. This is up $7.93 this week to $10. That is a 384% increase if you're doing the math at home. This one is from the Phyrexia All-Will-Be-One Rebellion Rising commander deck, and it's in fresh commander builds around Nayeli Sun's Vanguard and Othari Sun's Glory from there, but it's in several other decks in the format too, including new ones like Mondrak Glory Dominus, and Melkator Purity Overseer, for example. But the format that's moving this right now the most is Legacy again. This is found in a new tribal cat deck that's been circulating called Cat Staff, and it's in an Azorius Shorikai token Humility control build too. We'll have to see how these decks perform going forward in the meta as well, but right now there is a lot of interest in these decks and in this new Legacy meta. Number 3, and they shall know, no fear. This goes up $9.24 this week to $16.32. That's a 130% increase. This is from the Warhammer 40k Forces of the Imperium Commander deck. It has been a popular commander card in several builds, like Giada Font of Hope for example. Also, some might be picking this up to prepare for future tribal commander decks that are on the horizon. There will be an Esper Knights commander deck with March of the Machine, and Commander Masters has a deck called Sliver Swarm. Number 2 is Nylea's Colossus, up $11.25 to $19.99 this week. That's a 129% increase. This is a solid commander card, but now it's getting even more play and builds around a card from Phyrexia All Will Be One, Thrun, Breaker of Silence. In fact, the professor on Tolarian Community College featured one of those builds in his Build Your Own Precon series recently, and Nylea's Colossus was part of it. Then he even played that deck on a Shuffle Up and Play episode. Additionally, this may be a good upgrade to Enduring Enchantments, and it could play well with Tom Bombadil. Star City Games even put out an article last week discussing cards you might want to play with Tom, and Nylea's Colossus was one of them. And finally this week, coming in at number 1 is Saldevi Excavations. This is up $21.17 to $45. That's an 89% increase. So this has been a target of a very public buyout for a while. Recently more copies were bought off the marketplace. Because of that, you're seeing the spike. As far as gameplay goes, well, it gets a tad bit of commander play, but this is really about the buyout creating higher asking prices due to scarcity and FOMO. Alright, that's going to do it for our top 10 hot cards this week, but remember to join us this weekend for our regular episode of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where we deep dive into everything that's happening in the secondary market. Until then, though, I stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page, as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.